Now we'll see the concept of electric potential and potential difference. So first let us start with the definition. Electric potential means, see, when I'm trying to charge a body now, if I want to make it positively charged means I'll remove electrons. If I want to make it negatively charged now, I'll be adding electrons. So what am I actually doing here? In order to charge a body, I either have to add or remove electrons, which means I'm transferring energy to the bodies, right? So the energy that is transferred in charging a body is stored in the form of electric potential. So the energy that's being transferred while charging a body is stored as electric potential, and this electric potential is used as a work to attract or repel other charged body. From there we have potential difference. So potential difference is nothing but work done in moving charges from one point to the other. So this basically happens with electric potential because this will either attract or repel. So what am I doing here? If I'm attracting or repelling now, what is doing? It is nothing but the charges are set into motion. Either they are attract or repel. So the energy that is transferred while charging a body is called electric potential, which is used in moving the charges from one point to the other. So these both are related with the formula V. So I'll write it here. V is equals to work done in moving a body per the charge. So let's take, here I'm having conductor. Conductor now you have large number of free electrons. So let's take, you have some electrons over here. Electron. I'm just writing like this. So in a conductor, without any source of electricity, there is no flow of charges. Okay, but there are some random motion inside the conductor that is due to thermal velocity, thermal energy, due to the room temperature. For now, there is no flow of charges. Charges are not moving from one terminal to other. There are only large number of free electrons which are ready to move when you give some energy. Now, when the same conductor or the metallic wire that has been connected with a battery. So here battery has been acting as a source of electricity. The chemical reaction that is happening inside a battery will make the electrons that are present here are repelled. So this negative terminal will repel the electrons all over this. See, this is copper wire. So here you have the electrons that will get repelled and will be moving from here to here. So this is experimental, as I have told in my last video, where electrons only are moving. So this potential difference that is created by the battery will repel the electrons that will be moving from one terminal to the other. But conventionally we'll take it as the current as the flow of positive charge. For now, just remember this potential difference that is created by the battery is used to move the charges from one point to the other. So this potential difference I'll be writing as delta V. Potential difference is represented with the letter V, and delta stands for difference, is equals to work done in moving charges from one point to the other per charge. So when you are writing one point to the other, now let's take this as point A and point B. So considering the charges, work done moving charges from A to B. So in simply, in your CBSE, you will be writing as only W by Q. So potential difference delta V is equals to work done in moving charges from one point to the other. Delta V is equals to W by Q. Now we'll see the units. V is equals to work done by Q. Work done are joule per coulomb, and this is called volt. This unit is named after Alessandro Volta, and we define if 1 joule of work is done in moving a charge of 1 coulomb from one point to the other, then the potential difference is said to be 1 volt. So here V is equals to W by Q or volt. We'll write this voltmeter, device that is used to measure the voltage, used to measure voltage. So in most of the cases, instead of saying potential difference, we'll use the word voltage. So this device is used to measure voltage in a circuit, but unlike ammeter, voltmeter is connected in parallel in a circuit, and this measures the voltage in millivolt or microvolt. So these are the basics of what is electric potential and potential difference. With reference to this only, you'll able to learn more about the problems and other sort of theories with respect to electricity. So I have the definition, formula, units, and the device that is used to measure the electric potential. So these are the very basics when you are learning about